I.Eat.Games, yeah.
Hey, Jedi Mark here, and we are working on the light puzzle in the Jedi Temple on ILUM, and this one stumped me for quite a while, so if you're here too and super stumped, don't feel bad. It's kind of a tough one. Let's go ahead and get started so I can show you what to do. Okay, so when you arrive at the temple, you're going to see these little devices here, and these allow you to grab the ropes from the pulleys over here. So go ahead and run over to the pulley. We're going to squeeze that left trigger. You can see the blue shimmer on it, so that means we can interact with it with our force powers, right? So go ahead and walk up to that device, the lock. Click on the right stick, and that's going to allow you to set it in there, and then it's going to allow us to wall run on the other side of the room. So let's go ahead and work our way over there, jump, wall run, get back into here. Now these light magnifiers it's kind of like a preview of what's to come. We're going to use those to melt some doors. I'm going to show you how to do that. So when we drop down here, we're going to head to the right. And for now, there's going to be a pulley up here. We're going to ignore that for now. We're going to use that later. You can see it light up. So here's our chamber. Let me just point out the main objective so we can keep that in the back of our mind. That big, huge door that's frozen shut. Our goal ultimately is to melt the ice on that door. But there's a couple things we have to do before we do that. So go ahead and drop down to the ledge here on the right-hand side. And there's this big metal piece, this big metal contraption that moves around. We're going to pull the left trigger. We're going to pull that towards us. Then we're going to turn around and head towards this pulley. Pull the left trigger. Grab the rope, and now that opens up the door for this beam of light to shoot through, and we're going to use that to melt some ice on the other side of the room. So go ahead and walk up to the metal contraption, use right trigger to lock it in, head over to the rope, and we're going to force pull this rope towards us. And the reason why we're doing that is we're going to walk to the right, and we're going to pull that giant crystal in the middle of the room so we can refract the light down to melt the door down there. So if you just hold still for a few seconds, you will see it will begin to melt the ice. And I can see how somebody might miss that if you're not patient enough or you don't see anything happen immediately. And there's no Zelda tune or anything to show us that we're doing the right thing. So let's go ahead and force push the contraption back across the room, pull the rope towards us, and we are going to use it to swing across. And we're actually going to land on the left ledge. So go ahead and double jump over there. If you did a terrible swing like I did, I almost didn't make that. Okay, so now we're gonna force pull the rope next. We're gonna lock that into the metal contraption here. So walk up to it, click in the right stick to interact with it. It'll lock it into place. Now we're gonna force push it to the other side of the room. Now, how do we get across? Well, remember that door we melted over here? So jump or climb across and get to the other side so we can go through the door. Once we're through that door, there's a rope. Go ahead and force pull it towards you so we can swing across, jump to the ledge. We're almost done. We're not quite there yet. Now we're going to walk over to this pulley, use force pull with the left trigger. And we're going to go ahead, we're going to try and refract the light over there. So go ahead and pull the left trigger and then force pull it back over here and be patient, and it will melt the ice for the big door. Don't forget to like and subscribe, folks. It does help me out quite a bit. Thanks for checking out my video. Good luck.